Welcome to General English class. I am Dr. Sangeeta Singh from JDV Government Girls College, Kota. I am here to teach you some prose and grammar. The prose selection in your syllabus is named Indian Voices. First, I shall take up the first story named The Child. The story is written by Munshi Premchand. So, as this is the first opening session of your classes, I shall introduce you with the syllabus, and you can also find this syllabus on the website of Kota University. In this syllabus, you have a collection of some prose and fiction. As I have earlier told you, the name of that book is Indian Voices, and there are some stories and essays in it, and they are edited by Dr. Kshamta Chaudhary and Sanjay Chawla. The first story in this book is The Child, written by Munshi Premchand. The story which comes next is Baron Bhomik's Ailment, written by Satyajit Ray, and the next story is Drought, and it is written by Sharat Chand Chatterjee. You must be familiar with these names, they are very famous writers. And our APJ Abdul Kalam has given you a nice piece of essay which is named A Vision for 2020. The next story or the fiction prose piece is written by C.V. Raman, and this is about water, and the name of this essay is The Elixir of Life. The next story is Photographs, and it is written by Shama Futehali. The last story is written by Jay Nimbukar, and its name is The Death of a Hero. Along with these stories and essays, you have some grammar portion also, and in its you have parts of speech, determiners, articles, reported speech, some phrasal verbs, etc. So, I shall be telling you these things later. First, I shall uh, introduce with the story, and this is our class part 1, and the summary of the story I'll tell you. This is a story of a child widow and a true lover who marries her and accepts her child with pure love. The story is narrated by the writer in the first person. This story presents the contemporary society norms and its conflict with the individual. The Child is a story that depicts the different aspects of the characteristics of a poor Brahmin servant Gangu. His job was to do knick-knack things for the narrator. The story deals with the times or the tussle between pre-independence social values and the simple and innate rare fervor of the protagonist Gangu, who wants to marry a widow Gomti, and she has some bad name associated with her, means she is gripped around with rumors. He marries her despite his master's unwillingness. One day Gomti ran away, but as Gangu was in true love with her, he found her, and she had given birth to a child. Though Gangu knew that the child was not his own offspring, he accepts it with love and pride. His innate goodness and courage is clearly shown in this story. So, this is the summary of the story. Now, as we have to answer some questions when we are attempting our paper. So there are multiple choice questions and we have to answer them in one or two words or phrases or sentences. Not more than 15 words they are. So you will get them in OMR sheet. So I am giving you some sample questions here. And the first questions are from the writer's life, means Munshi Premchand's life, and his actual name was Dhanpat Rai Srivastav, and he faced a very poor childhood and youth. So here are some questions uh, from his life, and you will find on the very first page of this story, The Child. So I give you some questions to write down. The first question is, where was the eminent writer Premchand born? Second is, other than Hindi, which language was Premchand well versed in? Third, name two eminent persons by whom Premchand was deeply influenced. The fourth question is, did Premchand follow all the social traditions and taboos? Whom did Premchand marry? When did Premchand give up his government job? The next question, seventh, what was the effect of quitting his job? The eighth question is, what was his new contribution to fiction? These all questions are related with Premchand, the writer. Ninth question is, how many stories has Premchand written? And tenth question about the writer's life is, what theme does his stories reflect? So you have 10 questions from the life of the writer, and now the questions from the story, our story which we are going to study. The story is The Child. The first question begins as, why did Gangu not bow to his master? The second question, with what attitude did Gangu find his master when he was perspiring? Third question, what type of temperament did Gangu have? What, oh sorry, was Gangu a very learned person? And the last question, why did Gangu expect respect from all the others? So these all questions are basically about Gangu and his nature, his behavior, his attitude, his habits. The next question, what feeling did author get from doing his smaller works on his own? So this question is between Gangu and the narrator's attitude and their relationship between them. What is meant by unsolicited visit by the author in the first half of the story? This is the seventh question. The next question, eighth question, how did the author consider backbiting as a habit? Now, this is about the author's habit, not about Gangu's habit. How did the author pay salary to his servant? This is also about the habit of the author, the narrator. The 10th question, why did Gangu pay his master an unexpected visit? So, this is the beginning of the story's initiative about Gangu. He pays a visit to his master, and that was an unexpected visit. So, from here, you can say the story starts. So, the next question is the 11th question. Why was the master annoyed when Gangu paid an unsolicited visit? The next question, did Gangu disclose his secret at once and straightforwardly? So, this is the advancement or the progress of the story here. And the last question in this section, the child part 1, is why did Gangu want to leave his job? So we will have a look at some of the questions, and in the upcoming videos I shall be telling you the answers with pictures of the text. But I request you to buy the books. You set aside a portion of your notebook for notes and write down these questions there. So when I tell you the answering method, you may have a convenient copy of these questions ready with you. So if you have bought the book, it's very good. But if you haven't bought that book, Indian Voices, I will help you with some pics of the text in the upcoming videos. In the next part also we will be having the rest of the questions, and I'll be telling you the answers also. I will telling you them verbally, and I'll be showing you some text. So it is advisable to you that you buy the books and see the syllabus and have a notebook separately for English section. And I request you to do some exercises to enrich your English at home. You should learn at least 5 new words daily. You should write 5 sentences daily, and you should know that they are correct, tense wise, punctuation wise, because these are the basic things you have been studying in English from your earlier classes. So, this was the introductory chapter lesson of our English class. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you and keep on studying.